85% of employees aren't engaged at work. That's insane. So here are 10 ways how you can make employees more engaged at work. Ask employees what they like to do and let them do it. I know it's crazy, but instead of just making people do certain tasks, ask them what they would rather do and then let them do it. The idea is that rather than letting people wallow in these tasks that are making them miserable, you give them the option of choosing what they want to do. There's no way you can guess what sparks the light of motivation in a person, but if you ask them, they could tell you. If a person is writing long form content, but what they really want to do is make TikToks, then if that's in line with your business goals, let them do what they're really driven to do, and you will see that person just blossom with excitement about coming to work every day. It's not rocket science, but surprisingly, very few employers actually do this. Focus on engaging managers. We know that moods are contagious, so if you have very motivated managers, it's very likely that that mindset will trickle down to the teams that they manage. Put a focus on engaging your managers, making them happy, because we know that unhappy employees leave companies most often because of their managers. Fix that problem, you fix a lot of other problems. Communicate your mission. Ask yourself, or ask the CEO, why are they doing what they do? What gets them out of bed in the morning? What is their mission? And tell the rest of the team what that mission is. Get them on board, and then everyone's on that same boat, driving it towards that same goal. Perform volunteer work. When we're working in businesses, very often we feel like we're just slogging towards profit. So rather than making employees feel like their only job in this world is to line the pockets of the shareholders, show them that there's some other greater good that they can be working for. Take on pro bono clients, support good causes, or as a team, go and walk the dogs at the local shelter. There are so many different things that you can do, and having this nonprofit oriented task can really lift the spirits. Take care of well-being and health. Let's be honest, if an employee doesn't have the base layer of their Maslow pyramid hierarchy of needs covered, there's no way that they'll be able to engage at work, which is, like another step above. So that means taking care of their health, of their wealth, making sure that they have enough pay to be able to support themselves wherever they are. So these are all basics that have to be fulfilled before you can even expect an employee to be able to fully show up at work. Ask your employees what's up. The fastest way to find out how or why an employee isn't engaged is to just straight up ask them. And once you know where the problem is, then you're more well equipped to be able to solve it. Such a no-brainer and very underrated. Be flexible with work hours. It's been shown that employees increasingly expect their employer to be flexible when they have personal commitments. Giving them the flexibility to jump out midday to go to that dentist appointment, giving them this flexibility will lead to less resentment than in the case of, for example, if they are forced to take a vacation day. Tools like DeskTime make it easy to have fully flexible hours without employees having to ask specifically for permission every time they need to jump out of the house or office because, we're all working from home these days. Lay down expectations from the very beginning. When you're onboarding new employees, be sure to let them know what the lay of the land is. Let them know that they are expected to work 8 hours a day, but they can structure it however they want. Giving this format at the very beginning makes it clear what they can do, what they can feel free to take advantage of, and makes everyone happier without any questions later on. Create a personal development plan for employees. When you're motivating an employee, they have to see the end goal in mind. Sit down with your employee, ask them where do they want to be in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years time. Plan on how they can get there, this pipeline of where the different milestones are and what they are and how they can grow within your organization. By having this end goal in sight, they know what they're working towards, they are excited to get there, and there's no question about why they are doing what they're doing on an everyday basis. Recognize and reward success. Give credit where credit is due. Let the employees know when they've done a good job and that you're proud of them. Also in front of their peers, because there's nothing of a greater psychological motivator for human beings to receive that praise. Don't be stingy with praise. It doesn't cost you anything and it means the world to the recipient. That's all for today. Tell me in the comments what you do for employee engagement. Comment below and subscribe for more videos like this. We are all about improving workplace productivity and generally becoming a more capable and efficient person. See you next time.